What's up, guys? It's ShadowGuard here, and I can't even believe this. You guys may have heard of a new game that came out. It's called Evolve, and this game just you should not buy this game. Okay, this is not a game that should be purchased by absolutely anyone. Okay, the way this game's set up is first off, it's online only. First strike against right there. I always try and stay away from online only games, alright? If it's a game that's free, where it's like free to play or something like that, it's not as big of a deal because the game is free. But when you're paying $60 for a game that's always online, what if the servers just randomly go down? The day the game comes out, what if hackers hack into PSN or Xbox Live like they did on Christmas Day when, some of these people got Destiny for Christmas and couldn't play the game because it's always online, even though it really shouldn't be. So, but aside from that, that's like the least of the worries with Evolve. Um, the problem with Evolve is that, so I remember, the game comes out and I decided to check on the PS Store and just kind of see what was going on. I was looking, I was reading, trying to, looking at the stuff, and I noticed in the add-on section there were like 15 pieces of DLC for this game. So I went and I looked, and I believe now there's only like, I think not including the season pass, there's like 11. I'm not sure if my system glitched or whatever, but there's 12 pieces of DLC for this game day one. All right, there's your standard stock season pass for $24.99, which I'm not completely, I understand season passes. I don't like them, but I understand why they're used. And so now this freaking game has got 11 other pieces of DLC that are minimum $4.99. $4.99 as a minimum base price. All right? This is unacceptable. Okay? I remember doing the calculations. It's a total of like $85 without the season pass. All right? All of these DLCs, the season pass does not cover all this extra DLC. Okay? The developers themselves came out and said that Evolve was built from the ground up to support DLC. If that's not a red flag right there, I don't know what is. This game should not be bought by anyone. All right? And you may say, "Oh, well, you know, you don't have to buy the DLC. You don't have to buy the season pass." And no, you don't. But the problem with this game is that if you go and you buy it, then you're saying to these companies that it's okay to do things like this. All right? It's okay to release a quarter of the game, and build the game from the ground up for DLC. Is this a freaking mobile game? Am I playing Clash of Clans in here? All right. Last time I checked, Clash of Clans is not $59.99. All right. This is ridiculous. Do not buy this game. I cannot stress that enough. This is what's going to ruin the games industry. All right. I guarantee it. If people come out and they start buying this, then other developers are going to start doing the same exact thing, and pretty soon it's going to be like you get the first level in the game and the other 22 is freaking DLC. Oh, and you want like, and that's the first half of the game. You want the second half, season pass, $30 for that. It's ridiculous. All right, there are games that do DLC right, and there are games that do DLC very wrong. And you can guess which side of the spectrum that Evolve falls under. I'm not buying this game. I'm not playing this game, and you should not either. All right, this is downright just disrespectful to your fans. I mean, I was never that excited for the game in the first place, seeing as it was always online. But I mean, some people have better internet connections than me, so some people those always online games work. But it's just disrespectful to people who bought the game and paid $59.99 or $79.99. or friggin', I'm sure there was a 99.99 version of somewhere if you look. All right. I mean, don't forget about the strategy guide. That's another $20. I mean, and what's really pissing me off is, bigger news outlets like IGN that are not remotely referencing it. I understand that they're a big company and that they have to, that they can't, say a lot about this kind of stuff, but they should at least mention it. All right. They should at the very least have the balls to step up there and say, by the way, just so you know, this game has friggin' 12 pieces of DLC. All right. So, just in case you were wondering, okay, now if you still want to go game, and I'm telling you right now, if you buy this game, you are directly hurting the games industry. All right. You may not see it like that, but you are. All right. So this has been the Undead Gamer. In the comments, discuss how you're not going to play this game.